Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's Poodle back, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what went down in the Madden community this morning. So basically what happened is that today was the date set by EA for the snow to training conversion, and that seems simple, right? Snow to training. No big deal there. Very, 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 very simple. But what had happened is that EA botched it. So rather than doing snow to training, the conversion never took place, and everyone in the game who had relied on snow as the means of upgrading, or like anything that had to do with snow, they changed to coin values. So pretty much, all the players like the Ghost of Madden Forever and the Snow Beast, all their training values or slash snow values that it would take to upgrade them, converted to coins. So let me show you what I mean. So let's take this Steve Atwater, for instance. You go to upgrade him, and training 10, 5, 40, 5, 70, 140, 275, 550, 1100, 5, 2300, 4500. So what's that, like 200, maybe 250K worth of training you're looking at? Regular price, you probably wouldn't buy it because it's a little overpriced for the rating, but whatever. This morning, these training values weren't training or snow. These were coins. So imagine paying maybe 4,000, 2,000, 1,000, 550, 275, maybe like 6, 7K worth of coins for a 94 overall player slash a 96 if it was a Ghost of Forever. So there was like a 10-minute frenzy this morning where people were getting Vic, Champ Bailey, Tony Gonzalez, Steve Atwater, Kevin Maui, like left and right. Everyone's getting 96s. It was insane. People got like 2 million coins worth of cards. I even spent like 1.5 million on those cards. Meanwhile, a week later, everyone's getting them for like a grand total of 30K. It was ridiculous. So this frenzy lasted maybe like 10, 15 minutes, and I happened to be in bed, and I was doing some last-minute editing and setting up for my channel. And sadly, I missed out on it. Because for the first time ever, I was like, do I need social media right now? Editing's more important, so I'm going to go edit, get my channel ready. I'm kind of excited for this. And I look at my phone, it's getting blown up. Everyone's freaking out, get on now, get on now. Everyone hopped out of their bed to go do it, and I missed it. Kind of sad about it, to be honest. Could have got a bunch of free players. And I could have got Tony G and then downgraded Travis Kelce, or even used 2 tight ends. Either way, I would have been happy. It would have been 30K. That's throwaway change for a 96 overall. But yeah, that's probably the biggest slip-up EA's had in a while. There's usually about one a year where they really mess up, but this had to be the most community-friendly slip-up I've seen in a while. But EA was on their toes this time. In less than 10 minutes, that thing was patched. I've never seen them patch something so quick. But, that's about it for this glitch. I'm going to move on to what else has been added today. Alright, so EA also added some sets today. So the first set's Ghost of Madden Pass for 250 trophies. Personally, I find this set to be a little absurd. 250 trophies is a lot. If you think about what 250 trophies can get you, that can get you a John Madden, and you get extra 50 trophies left over. So right now, John Madden's going for about 850K. Any 96 overall Ghost of Madden player you're going to get is going to be going for no more than 550. Unless you get a limited time, which I don't even know if you can get out of this. But for the most part, you get 300K more going with John Madden. So I'd stay away from that set. Now this one, Ghost of Madden Pass Nat for 125. It's not horrible if you don't got the coins and you've been grinding out some seasons. But me personally, I wouldn't do it either because I want John Madden and I want to upgrade him. And those 125 series trophies is another John Madden upgrade. So if you're competitive and you're playing Weekend League every week and you got a top-notch team, I would stay away from it. If you're a solo grinder and you're just trying to build a good team, you're new, maybe a Christmas player, this set might be kind of worth it. Now the token set, if you look at it, you need 8 elite tokens and 9 gold tokens. So let's look at how the math works out here. Each gold token's maybe worth 12 to 15K, I'm pretty sure. So that's 12 times 6, 8. 12 times 8, that's almost like 96 to 100K worth of golds. And then the elites are about 50K each, depending on what you do. If you power up the legend players and you do that method, or you just buy them straight out, it's between 50 and 65. So that's 50, 50, 50, 50, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. That's 400K plus 100K, that's 500K. So you're going to do all of this work, maybe hours worth of getting tokens and setting this up for a 96 overall who goes 500, and with the reduction, you're actually losing coins. So I'd stay away from this set too. The next set is a Ghost of Madden President. Same thing like I said before. 200 trophies for a 95 overall. It's even worse than the first one. Ghost of Madden Present Nat. I would only do the Nat one maybe for the Ghost of Past, but the Present's not even worth it. Those players are going for like 380. That's not worth it at all. Ghost of Present tokens, like I said with the first token set, it wasn't worth it for the 96. It won't be worth it for the 95. And so forth. I don't find any of these pretty much worth it. This one's equally as bad. That's going to be about 200, 250, 250 for 93. Again, with the reduction, you're probably going to lose what you made if you make anything at all. All right, so that's it for the new sets. All right, now I'm going to get into the playoff promo. Since this is a new channel, I haven't been able to cover anything just yet, so I'm going to go over the playoff promo. I might be a little late, but I'm going to do it anyway. So for the NFC, we got Steve Smith as the Master. I personally like this card, but the issue is the height. The consensus that I see all over the community is that height's I've never been a big fan of height. I've always had smaller receivers, but I'm starting to realize this year that the bigger receivers get animations that you wouldn't believe. Like, the difference between a 94 Randy Moss and, let's say, a 94 Odell is insane. Even if they both had the same stats and everything, it's just not the same having a small receiver, and Steve Smith is pretty small. I'm pretty sure he's 5'9", I'd have to say, and he's probably not worth it for the 1.5 million coins he's going for. Now, the sets, on the other hand, these could be valuable based on your luck. So what I mean by that is that if you do the solo challenges, let's say you do the Ram solos and you get one nat, let's say you pull a Keep to Leave, the set's worth it. You pull Nicky Roby-Coleman, see how much he's going for, 194, the set's worth it. You pull Tyler Higbee, the set's worth it. Now, if you pull one of the lower end guys, it's where it becomes iffy. If you want the card to keep, it's worth it. If you want it to sell it, the profit margin's not as valuable anymore because you got a lower card that probably goes for 20, 30K. If you get one of the top threes, it's definitely profitable and worth it. So for the AFC, now for the AFC, you got Willie McGinnis. Willie McGinnis is a beast. I was looking at his stats, and personally, I would use him on my team. But again, 1.5 million coins, is he that worth it? Not sure yet. It all depends. I have to see how he plays. And now for the players included with him, it's Mitchell Schwartz, Tom Brady, DeAndre Hopkins, C.J. Mosley, Joey Bosa, and Jabal Sheard. Personally, I couldn't use these on my team. Schwartz wouldn't start because I got Lane Johnson. Brady wouldn't start because I got Vic. Hopkins wouldn't start because I got Randy Moss and Tyreek Hill and Odell. C.J. Mosley, I mean, he wouldn't start on probably most teams because of Shazier and Ray Lewis. Joey Bosa wouldn't start because I got... Ooh. Hit a blank there. Oh, I got Khalil Mack. And then at right end, I got Bradley Chubb, rookie premier. So I wouldn't do this set because of my team. This wouldn't apply to everyone. Now, I do tend to like doing these sets every promo because, you know, every promo they have a set where you usually get all of them back nat, and you get the MasterCard, you sell the MasterCard. It ends up being like a profit loss of about maybe 400K, but you get like 5 players, so it's worth it. This one is a little different, so you only get 4 back, not 6. So now I don't know, because let's say Mitchell Schwartz, he's not even on the block. Tom Brady's going for 400K. So 400K, let's say they all went for 400. 800, 1.2, 1.62. That's 2.4 million coins for a card that goes for about 1.2, 1.5, somewhere between there. So you're losing 1 million coins, you're only getting 4 of them back. So that means you're paying 250 for all of them. That's still worth it, but not everyone has 1 million coins to throw away. Nor do I think these cards are good. Now, on the other hand, I am a fan of this set for specific reasons. So this is team specific, obviously, although I personally think the better cards are in the NFC. Maybe not the Master, but the cards included that you get back. So Brandon Cooks, I think, could be a starter on any team just off speed alone. Marshawn Lattimore is an insane corner also. I would definitely use him out of the what's it called, the nickel. No doubt about that. Eddie Jackson, I haven't looked at his stats yet, but let's see, 91 speed, 93 zone, 93 hit, 89 man. That could all be chemmed up to tier 1. Okay, he's a beast too, but I have Brian Dawkins, so I wouldn't pick him out of my 4. Zach Martin is the gem out of this, I believe. So comparing him to Marshall Yonder, he blows him away and everything. And if you powered him up with Zone Run and whatever other chemistries you use, like Power or West Coast, his stats would be insane. And then you powered him up in general, it'd be crazy. So I'm eyeing him down as one of them. Now, Dwayne Brown, I personally wouldn't pick, so that's already out for me because I got Jonathan Ogden powered up to 98 overall. Fletcher Cox is a premier position for me in my eyes because I personally see defensive tackles as a position that I don't like buying, I don't like investing into, although they're useful. So my first defensive tackle I got on my team is John Randall, but my backup's Gerald McCoy, so I think I'd gladly take an upgrade of Fletcher Cox over Gerald McCoy, and I wouldn't even feel it because it was part of the set, snap. So I'd probably pick Brandon Cooks, Lattimore, and Zach Martin and Fletcher Cox out of these. That's just team specific. Now going back to this set, let me just cover who I take from here. I wouldn't use Schwartz, but he is probably the best right tackle in the game. But I have Lane Johnson ready. It wouldn't make sense for me to switch over. Tom Brady, I mean, I'm not a fan of taking Nat quarterbacks like, let's say, Tom Brady. If you're a pocket passer, it's, or a Patriots team, it's good for your team. But me personally, quarterbacks are always coming out. So unless they're like a game-breaking quarterback like a Vic's the one quarterback that I'm okay with taking that because I can have him all year. I know there's going to be an ultimate legend. I know there's going to be a lot more for him. And he's already the best quarterback in the game. But Tom Brady, I mean, he can't run. This game's very, very mobile-oriented unless you're just a phenomenal pocket passer. But I would stay away from Brady. Now we got DeAndre Hopkins. He's always on the slower side. He's not really game-breaking. Never been a fan of DeAndre Hopkins, but if you have a Houston-themed team again, it's useful. CJ Mosley, I wouldn't touch just because of the abundance of middle linebackers in this game that are free, like Ray Lewis and Ryan Shazier. Joey Bosa is a beast. The thing is that with the Khalil Mack and who else? The J.J. Watts right now. Like, there's another abundance of good left ends right now. So, unless you don't already have one, I would stay away from it. And Jabal Sheard is also a gem from this. Jabal Sheard has amazing stats. I don't know what it is about Sheard cards, but they play insane. 82 speed, 95 block shed, 88 power, 95 finesse, 95 play rec, 93 tackle. All of his stats could be chemmed up to tier 1. And then if you power him up with his team diamond, you get dual chems. He would be probably one of the best right ends, if not the best right end in the game right now. Alright, so that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the Madden updates for today. And stay tuned, subscribe, like, and comment. Peace.